Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Crafting with Pat and More. In this video, I'll be doing two open collaborations. Both of these very fun open collaborations are hosted by Dawn, and her channel is called MbeanzColorwithMe. She's got a wonderful channel. She does coloring. She's got some fun open collaborations. She also does some crafting. Well, friends, both of these very fun open collaborations have a co-host. So, hashtag One Color Challenge 2025, hosted by Dawn, co-hosted by Candace. Candace's channel is called Coloring and Crafting with Candace. Yes, she has a YouTube channel and she also has a Facebook group. If you go over to her channel, it's not very active, but in the post you'll be able to find her Facebook group, and that's where she spends most of her time. And that's where you'll want to go to join in on some of her open collaborations there. The second open collaboration is called hashtag 2Color Challenge 25. It's hosted by Dawn, co-hosted by Jamie. Jamie's channel is called Disney and Coloring with Jamie. He's got a wonderful coloring channel. He also does fun open collaborations. He does beautiful coloring. Sometimes he shares events from around his hometown, and he even shares his fur babies with us. And those fur babies have their own channel. Friends, I'll be putting the link to all of these channels in the description box. I'm not putting any links to any open collaborations this month because that gives everybody a chance to just kind of come with a clean slate January. And then when I get a proper list, I'll be starting to share them again. But I am going to put a link to all the channels that I've mentioned in the description box. So friends, let's get started with this video. The first open collaboration I'll be doing is called hashtag One Color Challenge. And to participate in this challenge, all you have to do is find a picture you can color using one color and the tones and the shades of that color. In the title bar of that video, you'll want to put hashtag One Color Challenge 2025. And then you'll want to tag the host channel. That is at MbeanzColorwithMe. And then you'll want to tag the co-host channel. That is at Coloring and Crafting with Candace. That's all you have to do to join. Well, Dawn kicks this open collaboration up a notch when she does actually give us a prompt. So there's actually two challenges. One is to use the one color, and then the second little challenge is the prompt, if you should choose to take it. She gives us a different color, and the color this month is red. So friends, if you choose to take the challenge, you need to try to color your picture using red and the tones and the shades. That's if you choose to take the challenge. But if you don't want to, you just use any one color and the tones and the shades of that color that you would like. Also in the one color challenge, friends, sorry about that. If you choose to do a person, you can use skin tones and your background can be a different color. So friends, let's take a look at what I did in this book today. This is the book I used today for the One Color Challenge. Christmas Love, 30 pages of bold and easy coloring. On the back side, there's some sample pages, and also it's illustrated by our friend Martha Makes Art. And if you don't know this channel, I'll be putting the links in the description box. Let's see where my page is. Here's my page for the day. I used Dabo Shabo markers. I don't use markers a lot, and there's a reason for that. I have trouble trying to remember not to get really close to that line, and I get bleed over. But I remember pretty quickly. The colors I used were called Coral Red and wine red. And the background is done in pencil. So it's cobalt blue, I think. So that's my picture for the 1-color challenge. Now it's time to do the 2-color challenge. And this is hosted by Dawn, co-hosted by Jamie. Well, friends, to do the 2-color challenge, you use 2 colors in the tones and the shades of those 2 colors. You'll color your picture and you'll upload it, and in the title bar of that video, you will put hashtag 2colorchallenge25, and then you'll tag the host channel. That is at MbeanzColorwithMe, and then you'll tag the co-host channel. That is at Disney and Coloring with Jamie. That's all you have to do to join. Well, friends, Dawn also gives us a prompt for this open collaboration. So if you choose to take the challenge and use the color red, because it's the same as the other open collaboration, so red is the prompt that we get. And if you choose to use red, you get to pick another color. So you'll have your 2 colors. You'll have red and the color that you choose. However, if you don't want to use red, you just pick your own 2 colors and you'll be fine. Well, friends, when you color this one, you don't get to pick another color for the background, because you have a lot of colors to choose from when you use 2 colors. So friends, let's take a look at my picture. I found it in this book. Let's turn this camera around and take a look. Well, here's the book. Well, here's the book turned right way around. Cozy Christmas, Bold and Easy. This is another one of my new coloring books. Enjoy the magic of the season with this Cozy Christmas, Bold and Easy coloring book, whether you're winding down after a busy day or creating memories with loved ones. This book is a perfect way to add a little peace and magic to your holiday season. That's Samantha Rhodes. Now let's take a quick look at the back. Aren't those beautiful? Could you see just cutting these out and coloring them? Wouldn't that make some very cute ATC cards? And here's my page for the day. I used coral red. These are the Dabo Shobu markers again. And as you can see, this is the second one I colored. So I was able to remember where to stay with the lines. And these lines are thick enough that I think I will look for these kind of pictures to try to get used to coloring with markers. Something with thicker lines, so when I forget, it won't go over the edge. Now let's see if I can remember that. This is vivid green, and this is the coral red, and this is the wine red again. And I used like a light yellow green, or green around here. It's a light green. It's got yellow in it, but it's still green. And I made that myself to peek-a-boo, little peek-a-boo in the bow. Well, that's my picture for the 2-color challenge. Well, friends, that was fun for me. I enjoyed coloring so much for this open collaboration. It's fun to find a picture. It's fun to pick your medium, because there's so many ways you can go with it, right? So friends, thank you for stopping by my channel today. Thank you, Dawn, for hosting this very fun open collaboration. I want to also thank the co-host. I want to thank Candace and Jamie for co-hosting this very fun open collaboration. Friends, if you haven't joined in, this is a good time to join in. Red is a beautiful color for Christmas. And also be sure to check out the playlist. Well, that's all I have for today, friends. So it's time for me to say bye. So bye-bye, friends. Bye.